Okay, so I'm going to talk about this 6200 John Deere tractor for a little bit. This is not for the regular viewers of my channel. This is for the people that are either new or can't get through a complete video before they comment, or just throw stupid comments up because they don't pay attention to the video. Okay, so this is a 6200. I think it's a early 90s model, like 92 or 93. It's a fairly early one. It has a creeper gear in it. It does not belong to me. It never belonged to me. The first time I ever did any work to this tractor was 3 years ago. It came to the farm about 4 years ago with a major problem. Someone had tore a lot of pieces off of the tractor looking for a problem, and they didn't know what the problem was. I have a problem. I got a leak there. Why do I have a leak there? I think Carl was right. I got to figure that one out, because I should not be having a leak there. And I still have oil in the, or water in the oil. Damn it, why do I have a leak there? Where is it coming from? And that's why you start these things up and run them for a while, because you do need to know where all the leaks are, and I got a feeling I do know. Yep, it's right there. So anyway, I will have to get a handle on that bad boy right there. I'm hoping that the hose is not broken, but it could be. When you get a tractor like this that's tore apart, it is essentially a 10,000 piece puzzle. So I'm always up for the challenge, and the owner of this tractor said that John Deere had told them it would cost somewhere around $12,000 to fix this tractor. And I was like, $12,000 to fix a tractor? That's insane. That seems like an awful lot of money. So, you know, of course, he took that as well. Will you fix it? And I was like, well, I guess. I don't know. It could be $12,000. I don't know. Anyway, he says, well, I'll give you the 955 Caterpillar track loader, track excavator, if you fix the tractor. He says if you get halfway through the tractor and it isn't fixed, or you can't fix it, then we'll figure something else out. Ah, damn thing. Okay, so I was like, all right, whatever. I'm pretty good with fixing tractors. I can fix your tractor. So that was 3 years ago. The thing 4 years ago, it sat there for nearly a year. He bought a New Holland tractor. He regretted buying the New Holland T475 tractor. He says that everything is just wrong about it. Went back for more broken bits and pieces and parts and shit that he just wasn't happy. You know, let's put it that way. And it's a shame that he wasn't happy, because they're nice little tractors. They look nice. But looks can and are quite deceiving. So you can look at something and say, hey, that's a really nice looking tractor, and it turns out to be the biggest piece of shit they ever built. And that's happened on more than one occasion with any manufacturer, whether it's John Deere, Case New Holland, Minneapolis Moline, Oliver. They all had their issues. So anyhow, I got the thing and I fixed it. It cost me about, let's see, it cost me somewhere, I tore my fingernail just now. You know when you do a tear like that and it's going to hurt like hell when I get tore the rest of the way off. It's a hangnail, it's going to be a little bastard. So anyway, I told him I could fix it. I told him I could fix it, and I did. It cost me about $900 for the parts to repair this tractor. Now, if you remember the video series, you'll know that it was quite an intense. You know, I never tightened it up is all I did. Damn it, stupid ass me. I tightened the top one and didn't get the bottom one, huh? Oh well. And that's why you do test runs and you run these machines to make sure that they're actually going to function correctly. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm just going to go get a can of starting fluid and blow that shit out of there. So I'll do that. $900 worth of clutch discs, about a week's worth of fucking around with it, excuse the French, taking it apart. I had to build tools. John Deere wouldn't help me with tools, Deere Country. That guy got fired, thankfully he's fired. Dave was his name, because he wouldn't help me. He told me he had the tool, and then when it came down to it, he said, no, we're not in business of lending them. I said, well then sell me the tool, which they are in business to do. They could very easily sell the tool to me, but then they would lose out. And I was a little disgusted because they said, well, we don't have it, and we might need it. And they had just gotten done telling me that they had the tool and they hadn't used it in many, many years. Well, okay, all right. You haven't used it in many, many years. What's the issue, man? We buy the new one, it'll be in a couple of fucking days, or rent me this one, which they weren't gonna do. Okay, so this is what we're doing. I'm wasting half a can of freaking starting fluid here. Yeah, polluting the earth, that's what farmers do. That's what normal, everyday folks think, that farmers pollute the earth, poisoning them so that, for money. It's just the impression that I get nowadays from the John Q. public that's out there. Oh, you just drive slow on the roads, go around and poison the earth with your sprays and your diesel fuel. Well, I just wish all farmers would quit farming for other people for one whole year. One whole year, no farm, no grain going anywhere. See how them motherfuckers like that. They're worshiping us like gods when we decided to fire up our diesel polluting tractors and shit. And I think that's the problem. I'm going to take her for a test ride up and down the driveway. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got the little leak sealed up. I guess I didn't tighten the hose clamp tight enough is all. This one here was loose and I tightened them both up. Now we're good to go. Okay. So now I don't get the phone call, hey, my tractor's leaking oil all over the place. I mean, that happens from time to time. And I mean, had somebody ask me, oh man, this thing, no matter how much, this thing is full of water. This whole transmission deal, it just seems like it's full of water. What a pain in the ass that is. Oh, what the hell? Crooked threads? Once you turn these plastic caps the wrong way once, there it goes. That's it. They'll thread wrong every time. So, okay, so now I guess I get to go back to, what it had cost me and what it is and why it is doing what it's doing. There is a slight little fuel leak here, which doesn't make any sense to me. Somewhere that thing is, it's either leaking out of no, it's got to be leaking there. I don't know, I should probably bring this thing back in there and see if I can get that straightened out. Yeah. Problem is, once you start screwing with these things, they get real difficult real quick. Why does that damn thing look as though it's loose? It looks as though somebody has moved the timing on this little injector pump, but I don't know. So anyways, just to clarify, this isn't my tractor. I got the 955 Cat. It came in with a seized motor, and I just haven't had time to play with a seized motor Cat track loader. I just haven't had the time. So that is on hold until further notice. I just don't have the time or the energy to do it at this time. But this tractor here, I'm just going to call it good. Oh, let me get my screwdriver back before I forget that. I'm going to call it good. I'm taking the key out of it because that's my key. They dropped it off here and then took the key. I was a little annoyed. I was like, how the hell am I supposed, keys don't grow on trees, But anyway, so that's that. Hope you enjoyed the videos that I produced of this tractor. And it is a lawnmower tractor. That's all that thing does. It pulls this great big lawnmower. And that's its job. That's what it does. It's its whole sole purpose. Yeah, there's the 4430. You're right. It's in the shop. This is that calf shit oil that came out of there. Terrible stuff. Terrible, terrible, terrible stuff. Yeah, let me put the screwdriver back in there. Everybody tells me to clean my shop up and it should look like Millennial Farmer's shop. Well, Millennial Farmer's shop is a nice shop, but this is my shop and I like it the way it is. So if you want me to clean it up to make it look like Millennial Farmers, go over and watch his channel and see him tear tractors and shit apart. Yeah, you do that. That'd be good. I'd like to see that myself. And let me rephrase that. I'm not disrespecting Millennial Farmer in any way. I'm just saying my shop is my shop the way it is, and his shop is his shop the way it is. And the work that I do in my shop is slightly different than the work that he does in his shop. And yeah, it'd be cool as hell to have a shop like that, but I can't afford it. Sorry, just can't. I can't. That's all. Can't.